This week will be Adam's 24th appearance at the Masters and his 94th consecutive appearance in a major championship. So let's begin our preview of this week's Masters with Adam Scott, trying to once again become the Australian who wins for the second time.
Well, he's like a fine wine. He's just getting better with age. And this season, he's played 6 events. He's made 5 cuts. His driving hasn't been all that accurate in this year. The Masters appearances, obviously 23 of those. But 40 wins around the world is quite incredible. His last win was the Genesis Invitational back in 2020.
Well, the Masters gives Adam and his fellow Australians, there are 5 in the field this week, the chance to play a practice round together. And Adam reflected on that just recently when we spoke to him.
Augusta National Golf Club is special, and that's something I do every practice round I play. I don't have too many golf photos around my home, but when I play there and those practice rounds, I get a photo with the guys I play with, and they're the ones I have in my office. And then I also do it at St Andrews on the bridge, the Swilcan Bridge there. So, they're 2 really special places, and it's going to be great that I'll have these memories with, certainly with the Aussie boys that we've had a knock around Augusta all these years.
Now, they really enjoyed that practice round on Tuesday last year. I'm sure the Aussies will do it again this week at Augusta National. Radar. What about Adam Scott's chances? Any chance of a photo this time in another green jacket?
Yeah, just going back to Adam winning that championship, in the respect of him losing there at Lytham, St Anne, Sturney, Els, well, he lost the championship and come back and win the Masters was sensational. But look, he's not in form. He's playing okay. He's not one of the favourites going into this Masters this time around. But who knows? You get off to a good start, then all of a sudden, second round, you put yourself in position. You hang there in the third, and who knows what can happen on the back 9. It's one of those. None of the players that are there aren't capable of winning this wonderful championship. It's not a big field. He's done it before. He might drive up Magnolia Lane and all of a sudden he might get inspired. Who is to know? But going into it right now, I can't say I'm putting him down as a wonderful favourite, but he's a friend. Geez, I hope so. Geez, I hope he wears 2 jackets, one on each sleeve. I mean, he might lend me one. I don't know. I mean, who's to know? I mean, who's to know who's going to win the Masters this year?
I don't know if you and Adam Scott are the same size. I think he works out a little bit more than you.
Well, they say we look the same. They say we could be long-lost twins.
I've thought that for a long time.
Did you?
While you're on a roll, Jason Day. Now, he almost won the Masters in his first appearance back in 2011. It's a surprise that this will be his 13th Masters, but he's only had the 2 top 10 radars.
Yeah, but that was early doors, yeah. He loves the place so dearly. He's playing okay. I mean, so you've got to be. He's another one that's playing okay. He's going there. He's another one that could get inspired. Jason Day. He's putting better with that old faithful putter that saw him get to world #1 and win the US PGA, becoming a major champion. So who is to know? But I put him in the same sort of predicament, in the same favouritism of Adam Scott. You just never know. Look, if both of them, Adam Scott or this Jason Day right here, were to win the Masters, none of us would be surprised. But it's going to be a tough gig.
Well, talking about fashion with Adam Scott a moment ago, I'm sure that Jason Day has a few fashion, well, not faux pas, but certainly some edgy stuff this week at the Masters at Augusta National. Always dresses a treat, doesn't he, Jason Day? What about Cameron Davis, Paul? His form coming in, it's not that great. He's missed 4 cuts in a row before the Masters after a fairly promising beginning to the season. When he won the Rocket Mortgage last year, he had 2 weeks of hypnotherapy. Maybe he needs a bit more hypnotherapy.
Well, he's 29 years of age. He's getting near that 30 years of age of maturity. He's a really quiet lad who just goes about his business. He's got a game that we'd all love to have. He hits the ball high. He hits it right to left when he wants. And one thing I do know is his putting has got better year on year on year. He's not driving the ball all that well. He has missed the last 4 cuts. But this is a golf course that fits his eye. In a 12th last year, there's a lot of confidence going. I know he's missed the cut in the last 4, but confidence going through the front gates. And Radar's said it. If you get through those front gates and you're going down Magnolia Lane, you go in to sign into your locker, all of a sudden you get another another bit of excitement about the place. And you can see it when you're there. All the players are somewhat excited.
Speaking of excited, Min Woo Lee had us very excited last week when he was able to take out the win in Houston. From the back of the green, had to get up and down 4-par to hold off Scotty Scheffler, who was waiting for a playoff. Min Woo did that and was able to break through for his first win on the PGA Tour radar. An absolutely sensational win when he drives it well, and if he putts well, he is a massive chance this week.
Yeah, this guy, he really excites me for this championship. He's won 6 times now, 7. I was worried for him, 26 years of age. I said, he's young. Well, he's not that young, but he is now. He's won on the European Tour 3 times, DP World Tour, 3 times. He's won in Australia. He's also won now on the PGA Tour. At 26 years of age, he's the real deal. He's one of the favourites of being a world #1 in waiting. He drives it like a rocket. He hits it immense distances. Augusta, you have to hit it straight in places, but sometimes you need to unleash and find another 30 yards, especially on the back 9 on Sunday, where the par 5s, he can dwarf those to drive in 7-irons. He can make eagles. This guy is built for Augusta. Whether he knows the golf course well enough, and it looks like with that shot right there, using the contours, very, very hilly golf course, and slopey greens there at Augusta, you can't really see on television. But I'm licking my chops with this boy, and it's great that he's taken a week off this week in Texas, and he's going back just to chill out and do a little bit of practice, get his head around being a champion, as he was in Houston, and he'll go up there to Augusta, Georgia, and try and just wear that green jacket.
Yes, sir. Jason
I'd strut around
Day.
for the rest of my life in that green jacket.
Jason Day, the PGA
Yeah, on the pub
Awards
everywhere.
in Brisbane. Yes, thank you, right. Jason Day at the PGA Awards in Brisbane on the other side of Christmas believes that he has all the talent in the world to be the world #1, Min Woo Lee. Cam Smith, he was very close to being world #1 himself. Form on the Live Tour this year, he hasn't really got it going. It feels like the engines need a little kickstart, Paul, and maybe the first major of the year is what he's been building up for from when he came back prior to Christmas to play 4 events in Australia.
Yeah, I think he's got a love affair with his place. He's had a second. He eagled the second hole last year, nearly got it on fire, around that front 9. He just loves his place. And, he's not driving the ball great this year. Less than 50% of fairway he's hit. But his putting is up. It's top-notch. He's 4th on the Live Tour in putting, and we know that's what's required around this place. His iron plays are solid, but he just loves it. So I think he just steps into the arena and he takes it on.
Yeah, frustrating year for Cam at the Masters last year. The putts just didn't seem to drop. He was right there with a chance on Sunday.